just off the 405 freeway in downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, between the Laker girls, the purple and gold, all the banners, all the celebs, you better stay focused.
Ed, are you reading my mind right now? There's a reason why I'm late to the game. Those Hollywood parties, nothing better. But let's get it on the court.
No distractions here tonight. Let's do this thing. The tip is won by the Sixers. They'll get it to Durant. LeBron James tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Shot from the lane won't go. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. Joel Embiid pins it. Going the other way. Tough make through traffic. Into the front court. Down 2. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Ball. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Ball. Passed it off. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
James controlling the offense. Cousins to Caldwell Pope. Jimmy Butler rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Durant. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Oh, and a ball with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Joel Embiid with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lets it fly from long range. Yes! 3-pointer up top. He'll run the offense. DeMarcus Cousins. 2 for 3 now here in the... Butler. Down low Durant. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Kept perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go. Won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will...
It goes down.
Defenders had no chance on that.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Knocked loose. Durant across the timeline. Leads 5. Missed it. How'd that not go down? LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. LeBron James matched up with Durant. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get
there with the highest of the high, but still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while.
In the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
Inevitably, the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Ball. They get it to Kuzma down low. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Durant. To Butler. Baseline drive. LeBron James snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range. LeBron into the front court. 5-point game. Caldwell Pope. Tough matchup against Butler. Stuffs it down with authority.
Much space? That's Prob City.
Butler sizing up Cousins. To Embiid. Turns and slams it down. feed the big
in the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. James to Cousins. Joel Embiid with a piece. They work it down to Cousins. Slip to Butler. He throws it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't.
LeBron James with the rock. To Cousins. Nice pace. LeBron James. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Allen. The screen. To Millsap. Justin Patton sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes...
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. To James. LeBron. To Butler. Takes stock of the floor and scores. James to Millsap. Nothing going here on that drive. To James. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Here's James. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot...
To James. Has a look. LeBron James. .20-footer at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Yes.
Can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Brunson to Allen. And look out. Big finish at the rim. To Sean Livingston. Scores from the post. Woo! To Brunson. Oh, had him going there for a second. Tough make through traffic. I'd say into the front court. They're down 3. They'll work it down to Millsap. Able to convert inside. To fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
And you waited until the right moment to use it.
Livingston to Millsap. Now a steal by Philly.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Los Angeles, they have it. James to Millsap. Calls out of bounds. Grayson Allen to Durant.
Screen come.
Fundamental shot right there. To Allen. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
This game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
And the basket good at the rim.
This game, more effort defensively, you can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Livingston matched up with Jimmy Butler. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Livingston, now a pass, stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a
Grant with the basketball up top. Up 5. To Embiid. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Philadelphia with the basketball. Embiid. And scores.
2 points.
Livingston to bring it up. They trail by 7. Kuzma, tough matchup against Durant. To Sean Livingston. Joel Embiid swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Livingston to Cousins. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you
down. Durant across the timeline. The lead stands at 9.
Rocks first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Butler for 2. Wide open look won't go. Lonzo with it. Trailing by 11. To Cousins. Could not throw it down. To Butler. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money.
To Cousins. Almost unlucky bounce. The follow won't go either. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish.
It's an 11-point game. Grayson Allen to Butler. Here comes the screen. Short jumper and a putback slam. Woo! Ball defended by Kevin Durant. Probing the defense. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Here's can play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket, because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Butler to Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's now 4 for 6. LeBron with it up top. His guys currently down by 13. To Ball. Got it.
I don't know if the scouting report is made.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. No. Durant across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. Butler. To Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First. And he makes them both. McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
It's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. Ah, the monster stuff.
Well, when you play them, rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Grayson Allen to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Kevin Durant, 4 out of 7.
He's a
Ball with the rock. To Cousins. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Butler. And he's Butler at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. First one goes down. Goes 2 for, counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Caldwell Pope. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Durant to Embiid. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player on that court by himself.
They get it down to Millsap. Short. LeBron into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And easy to get back on defense.
Embiid, good for 2.
And if you're on deep,
he'll put it up at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. And a great start for the 76ers.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The 76ers will start the second half with a decent lead. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. The Lakers are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Defense.
The Philadelphia 76ers have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Ball with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. And finishes strong. Jay
and I can help you with your offensive rhythm.
to Butler. To Durant. Kyle Kuzma tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
LBJ with it. To Kyle Kuzma. Ball. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than you're...
To Embiid. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no fair.
He needs to get paid top dollar.
Caldwell Pope to James. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot two.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Misses the first. Knocks down the... Off the assist.
You play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Knocks down the first. And gets both. To Embiid. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. To Kyle Kuzma. Now a steal by Philly. To Butler. And a throwdown.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned to their spots, the harder the bigs were running to the rim, the harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It's between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
No good, but two shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks.
Joel Embiid has got two shots coming. He's struggled so far. Off the... Second one's ball into the front court. Down a bundle. Millsap to Caldwell Pope. Cousins to Ball. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Goes reverse to lay it in. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Ball to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious
Jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
to Embiid. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Man, they are just content. Leads can evaporate quickly.
Joel Embiid rejects it. That's out. Caldwell Pope. Tough-looking shot there. Still.
Football guys will 100% reward you.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Kevin Durant blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Kuzma. To Caldwell Pope. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one. No back. Across the timeline comes James. Down by 15. Knocks it down.
Or run and get back in this one.
Brunson. To Embiid. Able to
Hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Ball to Cousins. Joel. Oh, that's out. Solutions are coming on in. To Embiid.
And then they fade to black in a second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy through, I think, from side to side. You're bound to find opportunities for each other.
To Embiid. Just enough to Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. They'll work it down to Millsap. And the denial.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Grayson Allen. From the painted area. To Embiid. Curling inside. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull.
Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Taken by the Sixers. Jumper's good. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. To Caldwell Pope. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. That's rebounded by Embiid.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
2 minutes left in the third.
To Allen Crabbe. Caldwell Pope to Millsap. Oh, Mills, Philadelphia. To Embiid. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance.
But more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Point play. He struggled so far. Can't convert the free throw. Livingston to Caldwell Pope. Justin Patton, huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Sean Livingston at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Able Sixers control it. To Allen. Count the bucket for 2.
Strong finish.
Livingston across the timeline. Final minute to play in this third quarter. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh!
Get that out of here.
Millsap. And he hits.
Old school equal.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Sean Livingston, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. And the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Sixers have the basketball. JaVale McGee swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Good look that time, but off the mark. And the finish, slam dunk at this point at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. And look out.
You know, it reminds me out of a story, a legendary coach. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Good. Off a spin. If basketball. His guys down big. Caldwell Pope to ball. Easy path to the rim.
Man, that made rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And count the basket.
When the ball's in it.
Lonzo with it. Down a bundle. Oh, the whistle. Okay, take your hands off of me.
Well,
to Allen. Tough make through traffic. Los Angeles, they have it. Livingston to Millsap. Curling inside. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Can't miss those. The crossover gets inside.
Flat-footed there.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, we passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Durant, guarded by Livingston. JaVale McGee able to recover with the block. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Livingston to bring it up. He'll run the offense to Kyle Kuzma. Nice pass to get things going. Philadelphia with the basketball. Durant. That's going to be out of bounds. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Caldwell Pope to James. Ball. McGee powers it through.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Finish with the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable, that every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Knocks it down.
Experience. His teammates will never let that one down.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you all...
We call that now you see me, now you don't.
Lonzo Ball matched up with Durant. James to Ball. The drive right to the basket. It's good and one.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how.
Trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will. If anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. Kevin Durant tips it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Caldwell Pope to Ball. JaVale McGee to James. No good.
Knock that down, yo.
For three. And it's Ball crashing in for the rebound. Has a chance. Kuzma can't connect. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. JaVale McGee pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Scores from the post.
There you go.
JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. Driving right to the basket.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Beyond the arc for three. Gets it to go. And the foul.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Got Lonzo controls the offense. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Ball. And counted at the rim.
I'm not...
Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Screen coming to Durant. Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with the...
Take a shot on that.
Kuzma brings the ball up court. To the rim. Lays it up and in. To Butler. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I know they're...
Supposed to foul. They let it go. Stuffs it down with authority. James to Ball. Flushes it home.
And easy, too, get back on defense. You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. LeBron, tough matchup against Durant. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No, didn't.
19-footer at the buzzer. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he can't convert the free throw. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Lakers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Of the game.
Joel Embiid could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Number 2. Number 1.
Next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Hey, it's Dribble Too Much. Did you see that poster from the one last night? You gotta check this out. It take a lot of bounce and strength to get up and punch on somebody like that. It's Dribble Too Much. Check out my channel.